Hello, this is Mr. Slacky doing example number 2 using the slope formula. Well, first of all, using the slope formula, here's the rule. Slope equals the rise over the run, or the change in the y values over the change in the x values. What do we mean by that? Well, if we chose just a random point, two random points on a line, if we measured up to where that other point is, and we make a right angle, this is the change in the y values. So we have a y value here and a y value here. That's the difference of them. And this, we call the run, is the change in the x values. In this case, we have the change in the y, which is up, and the change in x, which is over to the right, which is positive over positive. Or you could think about it left and down, which is negative or negative. They're both positive. This is a positive slope. Okay, how about this one? You just pick two random points, doesn't matter where. Measure up and measure over at a right angle. Well, we have our change in y. Why is it turning out too well? And my change in x. And this case, we're up and left. Up and left is positive over negative, which is a negative slope. Or you could think about it right and down. Right is positive and down is negative, so it's still going to be negative. This is a negative slope. In our case, Roshaan was told that the slope of the line was negative 0.8. He didn't understand what that meant and needs your help to explain it. Include a graph to support your answer. All right. Well, first of all, negative 0.8 is the same as negative 8/10. We could also say negative 0.8 over 1. That's the same thing as well. Negative 8/10, I'm going to reduce the fraction to be negative 4/5. We could also say this is 4 over negative 5. Those are all equivalent things. So we will investigate that a little bit further. Okay, I'm going to pick a random point. Doesn't matter where. This point is 2 down 3. Okay, but we're going to use our slope, which is negative 4/5. And we're going to draw a line from that. Okay, so I'm going to go negative 4 from this point. Negative 4, remember that this is the rise, which is up or down, and in this case it's down because it's negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then I go the run, which is in this case positive, go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's my 2 points. Just going to have a line that connects the 2 points. And this line goes through there exactly. Alright, so that's the slope, negative 4/5. And you can see it's in the negative direction, kind of like the problem that we just saw. Now, we could also say that this is equal to 4 over negative 5. That's the same fraction. Negative 4/5 and 4 over negative 5 is the same thing. So 4, I'm just going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I'm going to go left, since this is the run, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my point, and I'm just going to extend this. You can see how it just goes straight through that point as well. So negative 4/5 and 4/5. We could also say that the original thing we had was negative 8/10. That works as well. Down 8 over 10. If you went down 8 from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're actually a little bit off, and we'll be a little bit off. You can see, though, it's going to be right on that line. Or you could say 8 over negative 10. 8 up and 10 over. It's going to be on there, too. And lastly, we could think of this as negative 0.8 over 1. And if we did that, and we started our point, we'd go down, and here's almost 1. Here's 1 unit. So maybe there's negative 0.8. Okay, we went down, and then to the right, 1 full unit, and there you go. We have our 2 points, and that makes a line as well. That slope is just the same as our original. So those are a few ways to represent negative 0.8 as a slope. Thanks for watching.